Strapped up for the ops in the cold weather. And my flow sound like we in the old era. They ain't gonna try rude, cause they know better. I'll kill you over my name for no cheddar.
With their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You know, the money, you know what I'm saying, the flash, you know, the woman, you know, and things of that nature. You just going out and doing things, the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
But it don't bother you, and because then, you know, and I respect you, but I have to get at you. This is I have to
do so.
You preach positivity. I listen to you. I even go to your page and see what you say, and you promote youth. So I'm not gonna really get at you. I can't say get at you because you didn't say anything wrong. I don't know the story. Have you made attempts to see your daughter, 13-year-old daughter, or is the situation with you and the child's mother at a certain point where you're like, I'm not even going to make an attempt? Like, how do you, being the person you are, what you preach, what you promote, you know what I mean, and people like me who even look up to you, who even look for, you know, how have you made any amends or any attempts to see her? Have you? I can't jump to the club and ask you, have you made any attempts to see her? What's that situation like?
Well, while I was still on paper, I wasn't allowed to. They wouldn't let me do it, whatever, you know. That's a hard pill to swallow because, you know, I was in trailer, you know, I was fortunate to get trailer visits at one point in my bed or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the moments is what I cherish, what I share. Mm-hmm. But as a child, they don't remember that. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So much time goes on, I feel more like I'm forcing and I'm being intrusive than them actually wanting to really meet me, than her actually really want to meet me. And this is how I felt, and this is what I expressed. You know what I'm saying, to her mother and everything. You know, every conversation shouldn't have to be about, you know, me sending something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Every time I talk, it's always about sending something. Some people would say, yeah, well, I was sending whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built like that. Like, you know, I spent a lot of times in my cell just dealing with this year after year. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't know what a man go through when, you know, this is your everything. This is what you live for. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is your everything right here. This is your family. You sincerely want to come home to this. Mm-hmm. You believe in this. And for years, this is what you're saying. And then one day you wake up and that person just say, yo, that's it.
What happened? You talk about it, or you feel like it's too personal?
I mean, it's not really nothing really, I'm over it. I'm over her. I'm over her. You know, my daughter's situation is pretty, you know, it's pretty like.
Didn't mean to cut you off. You talking about was you, at the time y'all were married, you and this lady?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she left you while you was in prison?
Yeah. Well, we got married when I mean, put it like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a spade, you know what I mean? You know, enough respect to her in the aspect of, you know, the time that she did with me and, you know what I'm saying, so forth, because a lot of people can't even get that. Right. And when she was there for me, she held me down, you know what I'm saying? You know, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I was pursuing or would have chose to marry if my situation would have been different. You know what I'm saying? And that was known and understood. Oh boy. Wow. But you know what I'm saying, you learn to love the person that loves you. And you know what I'm saying, when that love did grow, it was sincere. You know what I'm saying? So when she did leave, yeah, I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? My kids, everything, yeah, I was hurt. And I knew what I was going to deal with. But when I came home, what can I tell a grown lady now? When she was born, I was in prison. I came home, she was what? About to be 20? What can I say to them? What you know what I'm saying? Especially with all this time going, things that's been putting in their head about me, and you know what I'm saying, you know, you taking me to to court and trying to take like he's locked up for this and he's locked up for that, and right. I don't, you know what I'm saying, like it's a lot.
If you had something to say to your daughter right now, like if she's watching the show, she's listening, like what, 'cause I think now is I mean, you probably tried before possibly, and you probably, what I'm saying, but I think now is a great opportunity with the platform, and you in a space now where she can't really respond, she can just listen. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be dope. If you have anything you want to say to your daughter right now, and kind of just get off your chest.
It's crazy because despite what she's been told, you know what I'm saying, I know that she does love me. I know Micaiah do love me and everything. It's been times I sat in my cell, whether I was in a box or a population, where it was just, hurting more times than other. And if I wasn't crying or whatever, or I just sit there and I write her letters. And everything that I had to say or felt at that moment, I wrote in them letters. And I still got them letters. You know what I'm saying? I brought them home with me, and I still got them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I want her to read them letters, because I couldn't be able to repeat what I wrote in them letters. You know what I mean?
It look like it bother you a lot. I don't mean to.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
You gotta be the macho man. You gotta be the
nah, it's not really that, man. It's like,
that's tough, bro.
It's what you see is what you get, man. It was real is real. And see, there's a lot of different dynamics to this. You know what I'm saying? It's different dynamics to this, man. And through all of this, while you in prison, you going through all this, you find ways to get through it all. It makes sense to whatever you got to do in order to get out here and have some type of sanity. You know what I'm saying?
Do you take any accountability for the relationship, or you feel like you were in prison, there was nothing that you could do to, be in her life the way you wanted to be, and you expected your baby mother or whomever to convey that message, to let her know that, your father is here and stuff like that? And do you feel like the mother might have did a poor job of keeping your name at a certain?
Yeah, she kept my name in the mud in order to correct her wrongs, or to be able to look at herself, face herself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? But now, cause and it's crazy because I know a lot of women, right, that their baby father, they'll do anything just for their baby father to be in their child's life. And these dudes treat them like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got good dudes that even when they was in prison, with my youngest daughter, one I had in prison, I wasn't there for her, and you know what I'm saying, had her and then left her. You know what I'm saying? This was our reality, and this is how, you know what I'm saying, she was made it to manifest. You know what I'm saying? So that was the reality until I came home. But I haven't experienced that. I always had invitations to go there, but there's a lot that's coming with that. There's a lot that's coming with that. And then my wife now, my heart right now, it'll be real messy. And me going out there for that, or going out there for her, I probably wouldn't even see her. You know what I'm saying? But it's at a time and age where, I want you to seek Dad out too. I want you to seek him out, because, it's like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would want to know who my dad is. I talk to her every now and again, whatever, but she's a little hurt at the end of the day too. That's my baby, you know what I'm saying? But it's just real tough, man. It's hard, man.
She's who she is now. What? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
I didn't mean to touch that subject. That was a little deep.
Yeah,
It's a little deep, man. And it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I know I have faith in that the right thing will happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel it. Because what you represent. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I spoke to you in a private, and what you represent means a lot. So I see. I think that what's right is right. At least if you guys could come together, I think it'll be dope. My personal opinion, but you can't save the world.
Yeah. I think in due time, though, you know what I'm saying, that them letters will come in handy. You know what I mean? I think in due time,
definitely.
Yeah, she'll definitely, have a space in her life where she's all right. Let's go back and.
This is not for nothing. This is one of the ways that I do reach And I'm not saying like I'm just getting on Queen for that. Let me speak to my daughter. I mean, you know, I mean,
we didn't know it was going to head
yeah,
all. Really,
yeah, but what I mean by that is that, you know, I'm real careful of the energy that's around me. You know what I'm saying? And I know in my heart that as long as I keep doing right and whatever, you know, because it's not just for the youth, it's for me and people like myself too, because it's easy to go back to old ways. I recognize certain triggers, so I try to remove myself before I end up being like, man, still ain't learned, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's therapy for me as well. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Strapped up for the ops in the cold weather. And my flow sound like we in the old era. They ain't gonna try rude, cause they know better. I'll kill you over my name for no cheddar.